In sixth grade, I was cast in Funky Winkerbean's Homecoming as the camera person. My line was, ready to roll. And when I first stepped on that stage, and I had practiced that line, you guys. I forced my mother to be looking at the script, and she was like, I'm like, okay, ready to roll, ready to roll, ready to roll, ready to roll, ready to roll. And she humored me. And as a result of going through that play in sixth grade, I knew I wanted to be an actress. Thank you. Good night, But at the same time, I was also in middle school, and hormones and popular girls were important, and cute boys were more important, and theater did not seem to be the coolest thing that there was. As a matter of fact, it was drill team. I tried out 3 times. I never made drill team, because while I did think I was a beautiful actor, nobody thought I was a beautiful dancer, which is fine, fuck them. And again, thank you. Okay. So as I was going through middle school, I'd spent my time, instead of doing theater at that point, we'd set it aside. I'd fallen in love with a boy named Aaron Mann. And before Benifer or any of those, portmanteaus became a thing, my friends had titled us Catmandu. And so I was really invested in that relationship. Unfortunately, he was very focused on his burgeoning career as a volleyball player, so that never came to fruition. So between that and trying to be popular and not making drill team, I didn't really do much more theater in middle school. I did, in fact, wind up hating most of the people that I was attending school with because I was exhausted trying to be everything that I was not because I wanted to be popular, which, that's never happened to anybody before and is a totally unique experience. So, at the end of 8th grade, my parents, I grew up in Kansas City, by the way. My father got a job in a suburb outside of Chicago, so we moved. And I was like, I'm free to create the me who I want to create. Nobody knows me. So when we moved, I ran for student council within the first month and won because I knew I would make a huge impact as the freshman class treasurer at Wheaton North High School. I played softball, which is just as funny as you would imagine it would be. And then I found out that Les Shomas, the guy that was the drama teacher at Wheaton North High School, had been the drama teacher for the Belushis. They had gone to my high school, and I'm like, I do not care how freaking dorky theater is. I'm going to be taught by the guy who taught the freaking Belushis. And so I went out and I auditioned, and it was a musical, and I couldn't sing, whatever. And but I got cast, and it was in West Side Story. Shockingly, I was cast as a shark. Nope, a jet. You know which one I was cast as. I have brown hair, and right, it's my Scottish heritage. So I was very excited to be part of this cast. I found myself with a single line, and it was the opening line for the song "I Feel Pretty." And as you can imagine, you remember me back in 6th grade going through my lines for ready to roll, ready to roll, ready to roll. This time I had to sing my line, and I was petrified. I'm like, okay, I thought I was an actor. I'm definitely not a musical actress. This has gone down the wrong path. And the girl that was Maria was like, I can tell that you're nervous. I'm like, mm-hmm. And she's like, you know what I do when I get nervous? I make up different lines to songs. And I'm like, that is a brilliant idea. Let's do this together. As I mentioned, the title of this piece was It Must Be the Heat, which happened to be the first line of the song, which I will attempt to sing for you now because it is the last show, and otherwise I would never do this. So it was, it must be the heat or some rare disease. Okay, so I don't remember the real lyrics. Thank you. I don't remember the real lyrics. I do remember the not real lyrics. I'm going to save my line for the ending. which was, or some rare disease, or too much to beat, venereal disease. Keep away from her, it's a cancer. She got it from an exotic dancer. Modest and pure, except when in bed, she's got enough yeast to produce some bread. It was really bad. It was really, really bad. And very funny. And opening night, my friend Meredith was like, okay, you just gotta really hone in. You just have one line. I'm like, I have got this. And so we're all sitting, you know, very ladylike on the stage, full house, the Belushi's acting instructor in front of me, my parents somewhere out there, and I belted at the top of my lungs, she must be in heat. And wait. My feet were planted on the ground when I did that. There it is. And I have not done any more musical theater, but I did discover I am, in fact, a comedian. Thank you very much.